Thank you, Chairwoman. My first question for Mr. Murtaugh. I mentioned in my opening statement the importance of precision agriculture for Kansas farmers and ranchers, and the dependence upon data from satellites and orbit. Has NOAA reached out to any agriculture groups, any opportunities there that you would like to educate us on?
Yes, perhaps I could answer that with a little story. 5 or 6 years ago, we got contacted by a company that develops the machinery for farming. And we had had a space weather event a few weeks earlier, and they got all sorts of calls from their customers trying to figure out why their GPS-dependent technology was not working so well. And they actually, the company realized it was a space weather event. They reached out to us. They said, could we get the information to them, and they in turn would redistribute it to all their customers. And we saw that as a great way of doing it. So we followed up with them and others as much as we can, the folks that make the machinery, that make the equipment that goes into that machinery, the GPS-dependent equipment, and let them distribute the information to all the users. And we know it's worked because we have this product subscription service with over 50,000 subscribers right now. And when I look at that, as I do every month with the several hundred new subscribers, I will see lots of different farming groups signing up for the alerts and warning. So we've got the word out there. I think we can do more.
So are you able to predict those an hour before, a day before, a week before?
So what they're most concerned about is impacts on the ionosphere, typically associated with geomagnetic storms. So when we see the eruption on the sun, we can typically give them 1 to 3 day notice that something's going to be coming and something's going to be disturbing the ionosphere. Stay tuned, because they can plan their farming for tomorrow and get a warning from us and say, we'll postpone that activity till the next day.
And typically they're knocked out for a day or two, or
sometimes just hours, but on the big storms, and sometimes we have an outbreak. October 2003 comes to mind, where this storming went on and off for about 2 weeks. So we like to get that information continuously flowing into the agricultural groups, knowing, be careful if you use your GPS and you're expecting precision navigation or precision measurements, because it may not be there.
Okay, Admiral Lautenbacher, what are the ideal roles for the federal government, the academic community, and the commercial sector in developing strategies to address severe space weather events?
I think it's very important that we have an architecture that sets up the joining and melding of these great assets that we have in the United States. When you look at the government has to set the rules, make the rule set so that the playing field is fair. And so that needs to be set. And the government has the only people that can do that. Nobody else can do that. The rest of it is competition. Academia is needed for government investment in the research you just heard. That has to go on, and that's mostly done in our academic world. So we're dependent upon that. And when you get to the commercial sector, you have the ingenuity and the experience of working to provide very efficient solutions to the research that's been invented and the needs of the space prediction centers. And if we put that together in that way and have a comprehensive combination of those forces, we can do much better than we do today.
Okay. Yeah, I yield back. Thank you.